This is one amazing truffula tree. Can you imagine a place where these grow everywhere? Yes, it's called the forest, a magical place to enjoy with your family.
Ooh.
So discover the forest and explore all the wonder that's there. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
What if we were shooting this hiking piece and we ran across a bear and he charged us? What would you do?
Well, you're supposed to stand your ground, make a lot of noise, show him you're in charge. What would you do?
I know you're not supposed to, but I'd probably run.
You can't outrun a bear.
I ain't gotta outrun a bear, I just gotta outrun you.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
If you're an outdoor enthusiast, there's a couple of hiking trails here in Cherokee you need to check out. One of them is called Mingo Falls. This trail takes you to one of the tallest waterfalls in the southern Appalachian Mountains.
The other is called the Oconaluftee River Trail. It's a 1.5-mile trail that takes you from the outskirts of Cherokee to the Oconaluftee Visitor Center, and it runs alongside the river. The Oconaluftee River Trail is the only trail on this side of the Smokies that allows visitors to walk dogs and ride bicycles. It's graveled, and for the most part it's flat, so it's a great trail to jog on or just casually stroll and take in all the sights and sounds. It's also full of gorgeous wildflowers in the spring.
You about ready to head to Mingo Falls?
You bet!
Let's do it.
You're not going to believe what you're about to see.
Mingo Falls is one of the most spectacular waterfalls in the mountain south. It's a 0.4-mile trail that's considered moderate. You climb up 161 steps alongside the creek, but believe me, it is well worth the trip. Let me also add that pregnant women, people with back problems or a heart condition might want to consider an easier hiking trail. And since we'd like to see you back in Cherokee again, no one should climb up alongside the falls.
If you love the great outdoors, you're really going to enjoy these two hiking trails. For information on how to get to these trails, stop in the Oconaluftee Visitor Center or simply Google Mingo Falls or the Oconaluftee River Trail. More about this great little corner of the world right after this. What are you looking at?
That's a book.
Yeah, a book on what?
Well, it was on that shelf. Why are you asking me this?
Over here at the main desk.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
The Oconaluftee Visitor Center at the entrance to the park is in a new building, and it is beautiful. Let's take a look. There's a museum in the visitor center that tells the story of life in these mountains, from the Native Americans to the European settlers to the development of the national park. There's also a gift shop and plenty of information about things to see and do in and around the Smokies.
Just outside the visitor center is the Mountain Farm Museum, which is a collection of farm buildings from the late 19th century that were moved here from various locations in the Smokies. Ain't that right? This settlement really gives you an idea of what life was like 100 years ago in the Great Smoky Mountains. A half-mile north of the Oconaluftee Visitor Center is Mingus Mill. This historic grist mill, built back in 1886, uses a water-powered turbine instead of a water wheel to power all the machinery in the building.
If you're looking for a good way to spend an afternoon, you've got to check out Oconaluftee Visitor Center, the Mountain Farm Museum next door, and Mingus Mill. Stay tuned for more interesting tidbits about Cherokee and the Great Smoky Mountains.
Remember back to a slower, simpler time when we all sat at the dinner table and ate together? Well, you can relive that family tradition right here in Cherokee, and all at a great price.
On Solly Boulevard, Highway 441 North, right next to Comfort Inn Suites, is the Newfound Lodge restaurant. They offer a full menu, but once you get a peek at the breakfast, lunch, and dinner buffets, we don't think you'll need it.
Each buffet comes with all-you-can-eat salad bar, homemade soup bar, and dessert. And check out the specialty buffets.
Wednesday's buffet features all-you-can-eat succulent pulled pork barbecue, tender ribs, and juicy fried chicken. On Thursdays, you can enjoy a traditional Cherokee Indian buffet, complete with Indian fry bread. Visit on Fridays for an all-out seafood buffet with fresh mountain trout, catfish, stuffed crab, fried shrimp, and more. And Sunday's buffet harkens back to Sunday suppers with the whole family. Roast turkey, baked ham, and fried chicken. Tender roast beef makes an appearance every other week.
The Newfound Lodge restaurant is the last restaurant on your left before you enter the Smokies. So sit down and fuel up for your next adventure at Newfound Lodge Restaurant. Slow down and savor the memories.
Gotta have money.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
We don't have any money.
Just gonna call your bank and be like, this joker wants $100. Can you believe that?
I'm approved.
And in like
Right.
2 hours, he'll have 40 bucks left and go, where do I want to go? Needless to say, the black bear is the mascot for the Great Smoky Mountains. This majestic beast, weighing in at over 400 pounds, is a big draw when it comes to seeing wildlife here in the Smokies. There's around 1,500 black bears in the park, and seeing one is quite a treat for those lucky enough to run across one. But what a lot of people forget is that black bears are wild, and sometimes their behavior can be unpredictable. If you see a bear, keep this in mind. They'll change their behavior when they're getting agitated. They may give you a strong stare, pop their gums, or swat the ground to let you know they're demanding more space.
If this happens, here's what you do. Stop, back slowly away, and give the bear plenty of room. Now, if he starts towards you, stand your ground and make a lot of noise. Try to intimidate the bear, show him you're in charge. Don't run. In most cases, if you just increase the distance between you and the bear, he'll probably do the same.
Now, I know this sounds like old worn-out cliche, but do not feed the bears. Don't leave any garbage in the park, and if you're camping, you need to put your food in a bag and hang it from a tree limb high enough that a bear can't reach it. Simply put, here's what happens if you feed or allow bears to get to your food. The animal begins to lose its fear of humans and starts associating human scent with the reward of food. When this happens, it usually ends in the death of the bear, and that's what we don't want to happen.